Someone with no college degree is making more than your friend with a master's degree. What's crazy is they never even set foot in a university. How? They followed a system most people have never even heard of. Here's what you need to know. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact career paths that pay between $75,000 and $150,000 without requiring a 4-year degree. You'll learn which skills are actually worth your time, how to get hired fast even with zero experience, and the one mistake that keeps people stuck in low-paying jobs forever. However, the most important part comes at the very end, so don't skip ahead. Let me be honest with you. I remember being broke, watching my friends with degrees struggle to pay rent, and thinking there has to be another way. College isn't the problem. The problem is that we're told it's the only option. Therefore, millions of people spend 4 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars on degrees that lead to $40,000 jobs. Meanwhile, there's a completely different track where people are earning double that amount in half the time. Here's the truth most career advisors won't tell you. There are dozens of high-paying fields facing massive worker shortages. Companies are desperate to hire. However, they can't find qualified people. Not because the work is too hard, because nobody knows these opportunities exist. Let me give you the numbers. Electricians make $80,000 to $120,000. Plumbers earn $75,000 to $100,000. Cybersecurity specialists pull in $95,000 to $150,000. Supply chain managers make $90,000 to $140,000. Construction project managers get $85,000 to $110,000. Digital marketers make $70,000 to $100,000. Which one would you choose if you could start today? These people don't just earn more. They also have job security and freedom. These aren't outliers. These are average salaries for people who followed a simple process. Here's where most people mess up. They try to learn everything about everything. They watch random videos, take half-finished courses, and never commit to one direction. Therefore, they stay stuck at the starting line while others race ahead. You need to commit to just one skill. Pick something from that list. Something that genuinely interests you. Not what your parents want, not what sounds impressive, what actually excites you. Once you choose, you need 3 things. Find 3 to 5 experts teaching that skill on YouTube. Join 2 online communities where professionals hang out. Reddit, Discord, Facebook groups. Read 1 solid book on the fundamentals. Why 3 sources? Because when you learn from multiple experts, your brain starts recognizing patterns. You stop copying and start understanding. The communities matter even more. That's where you discover the real challenges, the shortcuts, and the hidden opportunities that nobody posts about publicly. However, here's what actually determines whether you succeed or fail. Knowledge alone is worthless. I've met people who spent years learning, consuming content, taking notes, but never earning a dollar from it. You need to move fast from learning to doing. Before we go further, do me a quick favor. If you're finding this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe. Now, let's talk about getting hired. For trades like plumbing or electrical work, get into an apprenticeship immediately. You'll earn while you learn. Most apprenticeships pay $40,000 to start, jumping to $75,000 or more within 3 years. For tech skills like coding or cybersecurity, you need a portfolio. Build 3 to 5 projects that solve real problems. Companies don't care about degrees. They care about whether you can do the work. However, I want to share something that completely changed my perspective on this. One platform I came across that really impressed me was Course Careers. What caught my attention was how different this approach is. Instead of spending 4 years on theory, you complete focused online training that teaches exactly what employers are looking for. No fluff, just the specific skills needed to land a high-paying job. The platform focuses on fields with actual talent shortages: plumbing, electrical, supply chain, construction, and data analytics. Places where companies are desperate to hire but can't find qualified people. You learn by doing real projects, the kind of work you'll actually perform on the job. Therefore, when you finish, you have a portfolio that proves to employers you can deliver results. I've included a link to Course Careers below. They have free introduction courses for every career they teach, which break down what you'll actually be doing on the job and exactly how to break into your first position without experience or a degree. Click the link below to choose which career you're most interested in and start their free course. However, Course Careers isn't the only option. The real key is applying what you learn fast. For skilled trades, learn the basics online first through programs like Course Careers. This tells them you're serious about learning and can hit the ground running. Show up early, ask questions, and prove you're reliable. They'll fast-track you into apprenticeships because they need workers desperately. Here's the strategy nobody teaches. Apply to 10 companies per week minimum. However, don't just submit generic applications. Research each company. Find the hiring manager on LinkedIn. Send them a personalized message explaining exactly how you can solve their problems. Most people won't do this because it takes effort. Therefore, you'll stand out immediately. Here's something most people miss. The highest earners don't just learn one skill and stop. They keep building. A plumber who learns project management can become a construction manager making $110,000. An electrician who gets certified in industrial systems can earn $150,000 or more. Therefore, once you land that first job, your real work begins. Find a mentor in your company. Someone who's already where you want to be. Buy them coffee. Ask them questions. Most successful people love sharing knowledge with someone who's genuinely hungry to improve. Take every certification and training opportunity your company offers. However, don't stop there. Spend 30 minutes every day learning something new in your field. The people who do this consistently are the ones who get promoted while everyone else stays stuck. Let me give you a real example. Jake started as an apprentice electrician at 19. He made $35,000 his first year. However, he didn't just show up and collect a check. He studied industrial electrical systems on nights and weekends. By 25, he was running projects for a manufacturing company making $115,000 per year. No degree, just focus and consistent action. Here's another one. Sarah learned coding through focused online training. She built a portfolio of 5 web applications. She applied to 50 companies in 1 month. She got rejected 47 times. However, 3 companies said yes. Started at $85,000. 2 years later, she's making $130,000. This is the pattern. Pick a high-demand skill. Learn it intensely for 3 to 6 months. Build proof that you can do the work. Apply relentlessly. Get hired. Keep improving. However, here's the secret that changes everything. The reason this works is simple. Most people won't do it. They'll watch this video, feel motivated for 10 minutes, but then go back to scrolling. They'll tell themselves they'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes never. Therefore, the competition isn't as fierce as you think. The companies I mentioned are hiring right now. The apprenticeships are open. The opportunities are real, however, they won't wait for you. Someone else will take them. The question is whether that someone is you. So here's your next step. Before you go to bed tonight, pick one skill from the list I gave you. Tomorrow morning, find 3 YouTube channels teaching that skill. By tomorrow night, join 2 communities where professionals gather. By the end of the week, apply to your first apprenticeship or build your first portfolio project. That's it. No complex system, no secret hack, just clear direction and consistent action. Here's the part I promised you at the beginning. The one mistake that keeps people stuck forever. It's waiting for permission, waiting to feel ready, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to start. Nobody's coming to save you. No guidance counselor, no career advisor, no perfect opportunity that falls in your lap. You have to decide right now that you're going to take control of your future. You have to commit to the process even when it's uncomfortable. You have to keep going when everyone else quits. You don't need permission. You just need to start. Even if it's messy, even if it's small. The people making $90,000 without degrees aren't luckier. They aren't more talented. They just started sooner. So when do you start? Are you going to join them? If yes, prove it. Comment which skill you're starting with tonight. Thanks for watching, and until next time.